excited to have Fiddlehead's Imperial IPA. First time I've seen it in stores. This is one that is, I guess, kind of like an Imperial version of the regular Fiddlehead IPA, their hazy IPA. They also have Second Fiddle, which is a mostly clear double IPA, but that one's different. This one's 9%. It was canned 22 days ago, right? And looks like they shipped it to Vermont first. I got it the first time I saw it, but I realized that I may have not seen it at the store. There's just too many beers these days. But one thing is the Fiddleheads should always be in the fridge. So that's one place to look for it. And it's a 19.2 ounce can. Seems like there's now a trend of these brewers, a lot of craft brewers making the big cans with like double IPAs, maybe to appeal to people who are like, just want to grab one beer that can get me screwed up for not too much money. This was only $3. So that means that like a 6-pack of this would be $18. But it's 19.2 ounce cans. So there you go, it's hazy. It looks a lot like regular Fiddlehead IPA, one of my favorite beers of all time. So I have really high hopes for this. They haven't posted anything on their social media. There's no info about this on their website, but Fiddlehead tends to like not do much of that stuff at all and not spend a lot of money on advertising. They just quietly have one of the best-selling IPAs in the whole Northeast, Fiddlehead IPA. This just says, our Imperial IPA brings the accessibility of our beloved IPA with its signature hoppiness in a stronger format, bright, citrusy, and piney with well-balanced delivery. Yeah, so the taste profile of Fiddlehead IPA with more swagger. And yeah, it looks good. Maybe it's slightly hazier. Can't really tell. That's what it smells like. Fruit Loops, that's the big thing that it took me a while to realize that that's the big flavor note from this is Fruit Loops. The sweet, grainy, but very fruity, kind of like berry-like notes, berry and citrus combined. And dank. Oh yeah, that head looks nice and creamy. Yeah, it smells fantastic. And they do use some more old-fashioned hops, but they've definitely used Citra. I think it's Citra and Centennial and Columbus and Chinook maybe. I feel like maybe there was some non-C hop in there, but they definitely use a yeast that I think combines with Citra makes this really Fruit Loops candy forward thing, but then it's got some piney dank notes and more bitter citrus coming from the more traditional IPA hops, and that head's sticking around really well. Yeah, that tastes just like regular Fiddlehead, but bigger. A lot of times when IPAs start getting up to like 9%, I don't like them as much because it's just too boozy and too sweet. This one's really nice. It is definitely sweeter than the regular Fiddlehead and got more body going on, but I don't know if they use more specialty malts or anything. It isn't ultra thick and juicy, but definitely more juicy and heavy sweet grapefruit and dankness. Just pine and Fruit Loops and grapefruit warming in the throat, but it still finishes pretty clean. It doesn't linger with like lots of bubble gum or peachy esters or anything. Yeah, it's pretty thick. It's definitely the thickest IPA that Fiddlehead's ever made. A long time ago, Second Fiddle, I think it definitely was hazier and different. I don't know, something happened. They decided to make Second Fiddle clearer. Slowly, it's gotten clearer, and then Fiddlehead IPA suddenly became super hazy. And I guess they thought that they should make something like this. They have Mastermind, which is their other double IPA, but that one It's hazy, not as hazy, and it's kind of tart a little bit. It's good for like the summertime, but yeah, this is this is one's probably not going to get much hype because it's just widely released like Fiddlehead stuff. But this is probably their best. At least if you're looking for a hazy, juicy beer, they have not done anything better than this probably. And it packs lots of flavor, lots of body. It's soft. It's not as soft and creamy as some like Treehouse beers. But for $3 for this can, you can't beat that. Pretty amazing. I'm thinking $3 and it's 9%. So that means it's twice as strong as light beers. So it's like it's a 38 ounce. So this is the equivalent of like a 40. Basically. It's like the same amount of booze as a 40 of Bud Light, but cheaper. Yeah, if you like Fiddlehead IPA, try this. If you don't like Fiddlehead IPA, or you think it's just not, big and juicy enough, try this one. It might help you change your mind. But I'm very glad Fiddlehead did this, and this is a 4.5 plus. I might prefer if it was just a little bit lower alcohol and a little more body, but they really well recreated the balance of the regular IPA. Stronger. It's got a similar kind of everything. The balance, the sweetness and the bitterness. It's definitely got bitterness, and it's got lingering pininess. It's not that much though. It's not West Coast, and no throat burn. There's probably no chunks. I bet it probably has perfectly suspended haze. I don't know if I can get the rest of this in here. Let's check. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Wanted to see if there's any sediment in there, but this can is so big. Is that gonna overflow? Nope. Perfect. So let's see. It's got maybe a teeny bit of sediment in there. But nothing like chunks or canned poop worms or anything like that. So there you go. Get it out there. And even if you don't get it while it's less than a month old, I'm sure this will be great for months, because Fiddlehead just knows exactly how to package a beer and make it consistent and stay good. So that's it. Bye.